Okay, good evening, everybody. Thanks so much for being here tonight. We're going to get started right away. My name is Tanya Sheldon, and tonight my dear friend, crossline sister, Brooke Wiedrich, and I are going to share with you a company that we've been a part of for a long time. I've been with this company for just over 13 years now. The company is called LifeVantage, and it is truly one of the best decisions I have ever made. And sharing it with other people is like one of my passions because I believe what we have here is such a massive gift. So let me get this going. Okay, again, the company is called LifeVantage. I was introduced to this in 2011 by a close friend of mine, and she knew that I was kind of a serial network marketer. I was introduced to this industry when I was in college, and what I loved most about what I saw in the beginning were the people. I saw confident women, and I walked into a room filled with energy. And I wanted that. I wanted that feeling and I wanted that confidence. And that is what I was chasing through 7 different companies. When LifeVantage came into my life, though, I was at high noon, but still skeptically at high noon. But it was an ABC investigative report that my friend shared with me that really changed everything because I had a husband at the time that was like a walking time bomb, dealing with a lot of different dysfunction in his body. It made it hard for him sometimes to even walk up to the gate at the airport. He just had a lot of dysfunction happening in his body. I also had a mom that had just been dealt a diagnosis that was really, really scary. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that ABC report. But first of all, what really makes LifeVantage different is that we are not just about supplementation, but we are about activation. We're not just going to give you what the body needs. We're also going to give you plants and herbs that are combined together that when you take them, they are going to activate enzymes, proteins, different messengers in your body that you already have. It's simply like turning on a light switch. We're going to flip on that switch, and in doing that, we have studies galore that will show you how we are turning on different DNA expression, turning on enzymes, activating pathways to get your body to do what God designed it to do. These are the different categories that LifeVantage is currently in. And I know a lot of you are here tonight to hear about a new one in the GLP activation. So we will get to that as well. But again, the ABC Primetime Investigative Report is really what started this company. It's important you know our company's story so that you know our foundation. This was done in 2005, but if you watch it today, it's going to blow your mind just as much as it did back then. ABC News literally went in to debunk the findings of a researcher and scientist that had created our flagship product, Protandim. And they wanted to debunk all of the research that he'd done and prove it wrong. But what they found was when they did a blood test on John Quinones, they found that his oxidative stress levels were that of an infant child after 2 weeks. And after 30 days, they could not distinguish the blood between an 80-year-old and a 20-year-old. That's insane. It's bananas to me that me, a stay-at-home mom, I get to share this with the world. And it's such a gift because after that ABC report aired, there were thousands of people that wanted the product, but this researcher and scientist did not know that that's what was going to happen. They didn't have an infrastructure to get it out to people. So from there, they just had it on the retail shelves. But a lot of people walking into places like GNC, it just blends in with everything else and they don't know what it does. So it sat on store shelves for quite a while, and then they were going to sell out the company. But the gentleman they brought in said, there's a story to be told here. What if you just change your distribution method? So they kept it on the retail shelves and then also put it in the hands of people. And what happened when they put it in the hands of people like you and I? They tripled their sales because we love to tell people about things that make us feel good and things that work. So when they tripled their sales, they took it off the retail market and we became LifeVantage in 2009. And still today, we have the only plant-based product in the world that can claim it reduces oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. So we take it to make it at LifeVantage. We empower your body to make the antioxidant proteins, enzymes, and things you need for better health. This is our flagship product, Protandim Nerf 2. By taking this, you are activating pathways in your body that will make antioxidants. It's a really simple strategy, right? And when this was brought to me, when I watched that ABC report, I was blown away. I thought of everybody in my life that had something going on in their life that was affecting their health in a bad way. But I really want you to think of yourself first tonight, right? Just when we're flying on a plane, your oxygen mask is supposed to go on you first. And when this was introduced to me, I was told, look up oxidative stress and then look it up with anything in your family history. So I did. I looked up oxidative stress with Alzheimer's, heart attacks, strokes, things that have affected my family history. And when I did, there were always studies showing me that those diseases, that dysfunction had a correlation to oxidative stress. I was taking a multivitamin, other supplements. I really didn't know what they were doing for me. I wasn't feeling any different. But when someone shared with me that there is a product that helps my body make its own antioxidants, that helps fight one of the theories of aging, and it also is one of the root causes of everything in my family history, it just became a no-brainer that I should be taking this for the rest of my life. And it's been 13 years, and I will never, ever stop taking this because the research just continues to get better. We have over 30 peer-reviewed studies on this plant-based product, and that is not normal. There are researchers and scientists all around the world that started studying it after that ABC report. So when you eat good, we want that foundation of eating healthy, drinking water, getting your sleep, movement. But because of our environment today, the toxins, EMFs, our soil, it's harder for our bodies to combat all of that by just doing those core principles. It needs more help. And that is what Protandim Nerf 2 does. It is foundational. It's in every stack that we have on our website. These are some of the stories. We're not going to read that fine print here, but it's just to give you an idea that this product has, I mean, it's really created some miracles in people's lives. My husband's one of them. I can't tell you, I don't know where his life would be and where his health would be today if he were not on these products. And he has gone through some low valleys, and he has high blood pressure, heart attacks, all of that, heart disease in his family history. And I am telling you, he was right on course to be the same person that most of the guys in his family history have been. And even through those really stressful, hard times that he's gone through, it's amazing. Like, I know, I believe with all my heart it's because of these products. That is what got him through. So just a few years ago, does everybody know what collagen is? Of course we do, right? I thought we were late to the game, but turns out we were not late to the game. We just brought in the best of the game. So we launched a liquid collagen 3 years ago. And what we found was when you put this liquid collagen with Protandim, it became like the best duo you could ever imagine. Now, when you take Protandim, not everybody's going to feel their oxidative stress going down right away. But we found that when we paired these two together, called our Healthy Glow Stack, people were feeling the difference very quickly. This is one of our top selling duos that we have right now, probably second best now to GLP, but this system is like Thelma and Louise, salt and pepper, really, really good. Again, it helps your body make those antioxidants, helps your body activate, replenish, and maintain your own natural collagen. And as we age again, our collagen depletes, our antioxidant production depletes. And if we don't have collagen, we're just a big blob. And most of the collagens on the market are going to have type 1 collagen in them. Our body has over 28 types of collagen. Ours, this little bottle you see, you take one of those a day, has 10 types of collagen in it. So what do you think that's doing for you? That's giving you that extra support that you need for your organs and your skin and your tissue and your joints. We have people, like, men don't talk about their health a lot, right? And I just remember when that came out, so many men talking about how much more limber they felt, how they could bend over and tie their shoes again. You can see Bobby Wagner here on the left. This is from June to November, using the activated liquid collagen with our fat burn, down 30 pounds. And the really beautiful thing about what collagen does too is the tightening and the elasticity of your skin is changing. You can see it here in this photo, like amazing. I had so many people close to me that for the first time were going to wear shorts again. They were going to wear skirts again because their skin and the tone of their skin and the elasticity of it was changing. So the texture of their skin changed and they just felt more confident. So speaking of skin, we're going to touch on one more product with the skin, and this is our True Renew. This is it's step 3 of our 4-step skincare system. Super simple system. And I thought before the system that we had was great, but I was still looking for extras to help with my aging skin. In come True Renew, and I don't look for those anymore. Like, this was a cherry on top. Chef's kiss. There is a site called Think Dirty, and you can scan anything that you put on topically in that app. And it's going to rate it from a 0 to a 10, 0 being the cleanest, 10 being very toxic. True Renew rates a 0 in that app. And this is a retinol alternative. Now, retinols can bring great results, but they're not doing great things for your skin and your body. And this has cranberry peptides in it that help give you that retinol effect. And it's clinically proven to tackle 11 signs of aging. Now, these 2 photos real quick are 15 minutes after taking the product. And the reason we did the 15-minute is it's just showing you how the softness happens and the plumpness and hydration it's giving to the skin. I love this stuff. I can't get enough of it. And then quickly, we're going to talk about Axio. I have it right here. I can't live without it. Axio is in the energy drink category, but this is not to give you like that boost of energy and then you have that crash. This is all about mental health, brain cognition, brain support, helping you when you take Axio. It's making those brain messengers. It's giving you mental clarity, but it's in a way where it's a calm energy. So you're able to get stuff done. And I always love to touch on children with this because that's what got my attention in the beginning when Axio came out. I wasn't excited we were in the energy drink category until I started hearing stories of kids in school and teachers calling mom and dad and saying, what's going on? They're paying attention. They're getting their work done. They're getting along with people. Like, they're just behaving in a better way. And they're seeing it quickly. Like, this works very quickly. I have a story of a friend that she had Axio in her car with her son before she dropped him off for a big test day. And he was typically really nervous about it, would not do well because it was hard for him to focus. He had a drink of Axio before he went to school that day, and it was her, so he didn't take it with him. And he came out of school telling his mom, what did you give me? That stuff's really good. I had a really good day, and I actually got through my testing okay. I need more of that. Like, that's what Axio is. And it's really good with our GLP powder. So we'll talk about that now. What else can we activate? Let's talk about it. So excited about this. Okay, guys, I did not know that GLP-1 was a hormone. I just thought that it was associated to shots that people are getting to help them lose weight. That's really all I knew about it. So grateful for this company, so grateful for the education that comes with it. GLP-1 is such a vital hormone in our body. And as a woman that is postmenopause, I'm a little upset that as I get my hormones checked, no one's ever talked to me about the GLP-1 hormone, and I don't understand that because I have people now, friends, that are on this product and this system, and their hot flashes have gone away, their night sweats have gone away. So it should be something we're all talking about, and I'm glad we get to talk about it tonight. So it is a glucagon-like peptide. It's a naturally occurring hormone in the body, and it plays a crucial role in regulating blood sugar, appetite, and digestion and even our metabolism. It's in the lower gut. And its job is it has receptors from this hormone, and those receptors talk to the liver and the pancreas. And the communication that happens there is so important so that your liver and your pancreas know what it needs to produce and what extra it needs to give you when you eat and after you've digested your food. And we all know if you have a healthy gut, it's going to talk to the brain. And if you've not noticed, like I have so much energy on this system that I'm so grateful for it because I did not have that before. I've been activated. I feel great, but this has taken it to another level. I'm okay being busy. I'm okay getting out of the house. I'm okay getting up out of bed. I don't have these anxious thoughts when I go to bed. Like I could talk all day about me, but let's focus more on the system real quick. So our system is called Mind Body. It's 2 pills that you take in the morning on an empty stomach. Those 2 pills activate the hormone. And then at least 30 minutes later, you have your MB Enhance. And that's what helps. It's like a digestive enzyme in a way. It gives your body fiber and it helps give a really good environment to that lower gut so that the hormone can thrive and digestion can thrive as well. So we did a 12-week human clinical study, and here's what we saw. It increased the GLP-1 production by 140% on average. People lost 9 pounds in 8 weeks, that's 2 months, on average, and up to 25 pounds in 12 weeks. And yes, I just heard it from a friend, Shauna Mucklow. She has lost 25 pounds in 12 weeks. So cool. 100% who lost weight did not lose muscle. No muscle loss. And this is why people are not seen as much in the weight category. We want that number to go down on the scale, but I'm telling you, that's not what this is about. This is about mind-body connection through and through. This is about getting your muscles to be fed, exposing them more, and they're going to weigh some, right? Muscles weigh more than fat does. So you're not always going to see that in the scale, but boy, are you going to feel it. Oh, it's so good. Lost up to 27% in visceral fat, 82% took back control of their relationship with food, and 95% have decreased their sugar cravings. And I have to tell you, it's true. I did not think that this system would work for me. Tanya loves ice cream. Tanya loves sweets. Tanya sometimes, I know I'm talking in third person, but sometimes I'll go to the grocery store just to buy that little bit of Justin's chocolate or whatever. Like, let me find the healthier option of a sweet treat so that I can have it. And then I go home and I eat the whole bag. That is how I've functioned. Like, I've wanted to be healthy. I've wanted to do the things to get my body back in rhythm, but the food noise has been so loud that I'm always fighting against it. And it is gone. Like, I thought I would miss it. I was almost like, I don't know. I don't want to not have chocolate. I want to not have ice cream, but I don't care. I don't miss it. It's such a beautiful thing to be able to be in control and be able to finally be healthier and be okay with it because you don't have the noise and the chatter of wanting the things that you used to always crave and want that would frankly defeat everything else that you were doing. This system is so good, and it's not a one size fits all. Everybody's having to do it in a different way, but I'm telling you again, it's the 8 weeks and the 12 weeks. That's what the clinical trial had, and we are now starting to see people that were on it. There was a 55 group of people that were on it before it was even came out, and they are at that 12-week mark. And they are losing what the clinical trials said they lost 20, 25 pounds, inches galore, feeling amazing. I am so grateful for this system and what we're going to be able to do for people. My 20-year-old daughter is on it. She does not need to lose weight, but the way that it's clearing up her skin and the hope that I have that it could help her anxiety, I'm telling you, because if it can calm food noise, I keep thinking, what else can it calm for people? So the mind body system, it's making GLP-1, taking it every day instead of stopping for a snack or going back for seconds. Yes, please. That's what it does. So here's some before and afters. These speak for themselves. And these are like 3-week, 4-week before and afters that we're showing you. Just amazing, right? Look, 5.2 pounds, 8.25 inches. The inches, even when the weight's not coming, the scale's not changing, the inches are changing, and people can feel it in their pants. We've got a lot of people that are like, oh my gosh, I haven't been able to wear these pants forever. Just so, so cool what it's doing for people. And you know what? It just feels really good to be able to eat and then not feel heavy or bloated after. That's what I can't get over. Like, I just feel lighter. I just feel lighter. Angie, she's had a remarkable story. She's at that 12-week mark too, I think. And I think she's just over 20 pounds. Okay, so then a couple more slides, and then we're going to turn over to Brooke. But if you are a person that loves science, we have that for you. We simply have a little link on the Mind Body page. Get back to the person that invited you, and there is a link that will take you to the clinical study and all the science we have behind this product. We are a publicly traded company. Nothing is hidden. Everything is there for you to see. All of the ingredients, proprietary formulas, whatever you want to get from it. So again, we take it to make it. We empower our bodies to make the antioxidant proteins, enzymes, and things you need for better health. And when you share LifeVantage, you're also activating opportunity with the ability to earn supplemental income. And real quickly, before I turn over to Brooke, I'm telling you, you guys, when I got into LifeVantage, yes, I thought about my husband, I thought about my mom and them feeling better, but I still was that girl that wanted confidence. I still was that girl that wanted to make a difference and wanted to help people. And I knew that this industry was a way that I wouldn't have to work for anybody else. I could be my own boss, and I could really make a difference in the lives of other people. And when I got into this, being my 8th company, I was scared to death. But I had people behind me. I've had people behind me since day one. And this has been the opportunity that when life has been hard and I haven't been able to show up for this, right? Or to do something for my team, the checks have continued to come in. That is the beauty of leveraged income. And then in the world we live in today, everybody should develop that plan B. And the beautiful thing is, Brooke's going to be able to show you different ways that you can do that on your own. So I am so excited that I get to be here with Brooke. She is a friend of mine. Every event we're at, she's the one that will dance with me, her and Sandy. Like, they're just really good people. And Brooke is an incredible athlete. And guess how many kids she has? Brooke has 7 children. 7. And she looks like she's in her 20s, goodness sakes. So she's from Bismarck, North Dakota. She's been married to her husband for 18 years, 7 crazy, beautiful children. And Brooke's passion for LifeVantage and the people and these products and businesses has blessed her, and her belief has never wavered, ever. This chick will drive from North Dakota down to Sioux Falls, South Dakota in the worst of weather. She has shown up over and over and over again, and to see it finally paying off for her and her family, holy moly, it makes me so happy. So the future has never been more exciting. And Brooke, I am turning it over to you, my dear.
Hello. So Tanya talked about the product side. I'm going to get a little bit of my story at the same time and work its way in. But we're going to talk about the company, why LifeVantage, why now, why it's important, and why you're in the right place at the very best time that you could possibly put your position in front of a wave. So, how do we help people? We solve problems. That's literally what our products do. We have products in every single market, from anti-aging to weight loss to nutritional supplements to anti-aging at the very root cause, all of those things. But did you know that 82% of adults are managing their weight, right? 120 million are trying to actively lose weight currently right now. 3 out of 5 experience low energy and exhaustion. Think about that. I mean, 7 children, exhaustion's like kind of just in the name once you hit a 7 in front of the amount of children. But even if you have one, it has all the exhaustion or zero or high stress jobs. Think of your kids in high school and school these days who are just low energy exhaustion, right? And they need a solution, like a healthy solution for them. 43% experience chronic pain. I mean, if you were to sit there and really just take 15 minutes and think of those people that you run into all the time, just like, oh, this hurts, oh, this aches, and start Rolodexing those names, it comes very apparent that 43% of the population is experiencing chronic pain. And then 62% of us are using some sort of anti-aging product, whether that's consumable or from your skin, just on a topical version of that. This is awesome. I will tell you from being around for 12 years, just a year behind Tanya, is that we are a debt-free company from May of 2020. So the height of COVID, when everything is crashing, everything is going downhill, LifeVantage went debt-free, and we have stayed debt-free that entire time to date, right? That is massive when you're looking at a company who is stable and financially there. We have 20 years of manufacturing experience. So look at all of our products. Fun fact number, all of them, I just say number 7, number 12, number 13, number all of them, is that we take the manufacturing very, very seriously. Where our product, when we go on to test it, we have people that go overseas and look at our products, and they have to be to our standards, not their country standards, in order for us to get the very, very best product. I remember years and years ago, they threw out an entire batch of Axio because it was not up to our standard, and they're not scared to go on back order. So we get the very, very best, so we don't compromise quality. We have sold over 2 billion in products. We are publicly traded on the NASDAQ. Yes, search LFBN. That is our NASDAQ symbol. You can go buy stock. You can see its history from the very beginning to where we're at right now. And then on top of that, we have the Entrepreneur Magazine just features us in the stock to buy as one of the most fundamentally strong impactors of the healthcare sector, meaning that you compare us to all that are out there, we're at the very, very, very top. So we like to follow the trends. There is a rise of health conscious consumer. I think the silver lining and the blessing that came from COVID is that people have become more conscious of their health, taking a more proactive type situation or active role instead of a reactive role, where that has opened up opportunity not only for us as consumers in getting those high quality products, but also on the business side where people are more open to the natural options they have for their health benefits, right? Explosion of digital marketing and digital sales careers. Who's heard of affiliate marketing? Who's seen the social media, the shareables, the Instagram reels, all of different things? There is definitely an explosion that comes from having a business where you can do from the palm of your hand. And then we have continued rapid inflation and recession, right? The ebbs and flows. If you have a family or if you're living in this economy, I don't know where you're at, but I mean, it's hard. Like it is very hard, even going through the grocery store. I mean, so I go to Sam's Club quite often. The only thing that saves my grocery bill is we get a full cow every single year, and we have like 9 deer tags to fill. But you can see the inflation through the grocery stores, and that's an economic hard hit for a lot of people who are living on like a very strict monthly budget. On top of that, the rise of obesity rates have skyrocketed. The US and in the Western, mainly because of our diet, right? We see that a little bit more than most countries. We have a massive boom in the GLP-1 market. This is my life's mission now. Like Tanya, I had no idea about the GLP-1 space. I knew it was a shot. I knew that they came with side effects, the synthetic versions of it. I'm like, it always appealed. I had my 7th baby 4 years ago. Obviously tying in some of my story in here, but 4 years ago, he's 4.5 now. I was at my highest weight at 232 pounds. Got down using our fat burn collagen and NRF2 to 178. And I stayed there for like 2.5 years. I turned 40 in December. And if you want to have an aneurysm turning 40, like I'm on it, right? Like, I'm like, there is things positioned where they shouldn't be positioned. And after having 7 babies, and my goal is next summer, I can tan the middle half of my body. And to say that a GLP-1 product came out that's going to help us There's no negative side effects that come with it. Like it's all in there. And the cost is right. Like the pricing is right on this product that is opening it up to so many people. And because of that, we could see 4 to 8 times growth by 2031. That is massive, massive, massive when we have the first only natural GLP-1 activator that is using what your body has designed for it to do and says, hey, we just need you to work better. Okay, that's massive, massive, massive. So with that comes opportunity to evolve and earn. Our Evolve is probably one of our biggest products. We often see products that we consume or put on our skin and all of those things. Our Evolve compensation plan has a name because of just that. You can share the product, you can build and grow a team, and we can lead a movement. All of those things built into one. So I'm going to go over a couple ways that we get paid as a consultant. So and just so you, there's many ways that we get paid. And as you go up the ranks in the company, it unlocks even more things. So you can share the product and earn up to 40%. We have a customer sales profit. You keep the difference between their price and your price. So we have a retail price, a preferred customer price, and we also have a consultant price. You also get a personal sales bonus. So you get little extra rewards for enrolling people and hitting your volume milestones. And then we also have these fast track bonuses where, get rewards, get income right as you start your team and get you kind of out the door running super, super fast. You can also build a team and grow. So we can earn up to 9 levels of commission. Level commissions, obviously, as you grow, you unlock the different levels of that, and we can show the big comp plan, whoever invited you to this, but you get rewards for helping and supporting others as they grow their businesses. So think of this as, say, for example, you start a lawn mowing business and you hire your best friend and you teach all your best friends how to mow lawns the best that he can and weed eat and everything else. And then your best friend goes out and wants to start his own lawn mowing business because he wants the share. He just doesn't want a wage. He wants to have that option. Well, that essentially takes part of your business and your knowledge away from you. Well, with LifeVantage, with this business model, it is such a blessing because you get to bless others and your growth is then dependent on how much you can help somebody else. That is the biggest gift you can become somebody else because you become selfless at that point. You really are in this not only for yourself and not by yourself, but you're on there for a team. And there is nothing even that comes close to watching other people around you share the gift and see their milestones. So when you start leading a movement, when you get into some of these leadership roles, you earn a percentage of the company's success. So we have a leadership match, which rewards you for mentoring and helping others succeed. So again, it's unfiltered. Like that's why Tanya and I are on this team. In the leadership pool, once you get to ranks or to different ranks, you get the rewards for the success of your entire company. I do not have a team in Japan. I do not have a team in Australia. Once you hit that EC1 rank, you want everybody to do very, very well, okay? Because they take 4% of that portion of consumer or customer sales volume, and you essentially get shares of that. So you want teams to grow absolutely everywhere. And that is true for you starting here today one, and you hit EC1 3 years from now, you're going to capitalize on the growth of the team that has been around for the last 15 years. It is absolutely, absolutely incredible. And here's the real life examples. You guys, these are my sister team. They're the side team. This is my heart right here. I'm looking at Vicky and dude, I'm just going to cry. And Tanya, all of it. So Vicky, as an SC3, a senior consultant 3, your average income is $800 to $659 a month. That is massive when you think of grocery bills, electric bills, Christmas coming up, all of the holidays in there. And dude, I hug Vicky every time I see her at a meeting. I have pictures of my babies. She's 8 now, holding babies and everything else. And you truly cheer them on and hop on meetings and do all the things because you want them to succeed and celebrate their successes. And then Miss Gloria Brinker. She is amazing. She's a massage therapist in Minnesota, so not that far away either. The average income for a managing consultant too is $276 to $1,846 a month. You guys, that's mortgage payment money. That is really a true gift in mortgage payments and being able to give a little bit more time freedom. to her husband, to her family, to all of everything else. And then Miss Tanya, I know she's on here, and I cry every time because she hit the rank of executive consultant two last month. And seriously, every single event. This is life-changing income. This is time freedom income. This is being able to make more choices and personal choices with your life, with your family, with giving, right? Being able to give on to others as we've received. And the leading a movement part of that is that $13,000 to $53,000 a month. Like that is retirement income. That's saying, hey, hubby, you can fire your boss. You can come home and find the hobbies that you love and enjoy a little bit more of your life instead of running the rat race of that 8 to 5 every single month. So here's that evolving compensation plan in action. And when you look at this, here's what I want you to kind of point out. Where like if you just put in Christmas, right? Where could it make a difference where you don't have to feel like you have some wiggle room around Christmas, right? You can put gifts under the tree, that kind of thing. Then look at, hey, where would I have to be in order to fire my boss, right? Just to replace my income or fire my boss. I will 100% tell you my 12-year goal when I first started this was to retire my husband. I'm so very close. Like that is my 12-year goal. So when you get into that executive, the managing consultant 2 and the managing consultant 3 ranks, like that's full-time money. That's getting to the full-time money for most people and most jobs. But when you get to the executive consultant 1, the executive consultant 2, that is life-changing money, right? Even when you get to the 3, the 4, and the presidential, that's family tree changing money, right? And every single person on this call today that sees this and sees the potential, especially of GLP-1 and the growth we saw September and especially the launch in October, the sky's the limit right now, 100%. So why LifeVantage? Why now? We have category creating products. We don't have products that just don't supplement, they activate. There is no activation category for what we have. We're creating our own. And when you look at what that means, is like Henry Ford, he was a category creator. He changed the way that we did transportation. The light bulb you see behind me that I should have on my face because it's really dark, that is life changing. And that very same technology is built into our products that nobody else has. We have an evolved compensation plan that works for all types of consultants. I will tell you, our compensation plan changed almost a little over 2 years ago, or almost 2 years ago. It changed. We had a CEO, our current CEO, who saw affiliate marketing. He doubled down in network marketing, and we were debt free. We didn't need a new compensation plan. We didn't need anything new because our compensation plan worked, right? But what they did was saw, hey, there are people out there that don't want to build a massive team. They just don't. And so we now have what's called a customer bucket where you can build a huge business just on customers, right? And get the income that you want on customers. You can have a consultant bucket where you build a team and you have all of the awesome type things. And there's a consultant that you can have the best benefit of both and build consultants and customers. The timing with GLP-1 activation, we talked about that. And then here's where you get to figure out where you fit in. Right now, you could have said, hey, I listened to Tanya and Brooke for the last 40 minutes and I will never get that much of my life back. Like, thank you, have a good day. It is not for me, all the different things. And the only thing that I would ask you in that component of it is get back to the person that invited you and be open to say, hey, if it's not for me right now, but if something in my life changes, or if a new study comes out, or if a new product comes out, I'm open for you sharing with that to keep the door open, right? Just what I have for me isn't right now. So in this, you get a fit where in LifeVantage where you want to be. You want to become a customer, or you can get started as a consultant. A little bit, and this is the life-changing part, because I know we're giving you a big overview of, and this always parts make me cry, and I never usually share this story, although I'm getting better at it, is that I never wanted to be a consultant, ever. I had no interest in it whatsoever. I had Tanya's probably similar story with her. I network market hopped. I wanted every different company. I wanted the camaraderie of it. I thought that I wanted the time freedom, and this was the perfect place for me to go in there. But having gone through 4 or 5 different companies, when I was approached with this, I was like, yeah, not happening. I will get the product, I will do all the things, and that'll be fine. I'll be a consumer, because I was in a nasty car accident back in 2006, before I was approached with this in 2012. But then life changes, right? I was a consultant at the time. My uncle ended up getting a very scary and not awesome diagnosis of lung to brain cancer. He essentially got a tumor removed from the backside of his spine and had a zipper. And because of that, he lived about 40 miles west of me, and he wouldn't take his pain meds in order to come back to his appointments. And I was like, nope, 5 kids at the time. I found babysitters. I drove him back and forth and all these things. And the most gut wrenching part, when you figure out that, cancer is damaged cells, it wreaks havoc on our body. Once you look at our products, even though we say we can't cure, treat, prevent, mitigate, all of those things, it is definitely a tool you can put in your toolbox, for your cellular health. There's nothing above it. And so on the drive back and forth, he's like, hey, your parents told me about this product you have. I want you to tell me about it. And I was like, absolutely. He's like, yeah, once I'm done with my chemo radiation, I want you to tell me about it. I was like, yep, I'll 100% do that. Well, what happened was he went in for his chemo port. Everything went fine. He got out of that surgery super, super fine. And obviously, so he's one of 11. My dad was there, my aunts were there, my mom was there, all the different things. And I remember driving by the hospital that night, being like, hey, I'm going to see him tomorrow. He's alive. I'm going to see him tomorrow. Well, what happened is that he was leaking spinal fluid really bad through his zipper, what I called it. They tied him up real tight, and they didn't give the spinal fluid anywhere to go. So by the next morning, he didn't know who he was, why he was, why he was there, all the different things. And then they rushed him down to surgery, put a drain in, handled that okay, but he didn't handle the CT fine. And so once they got him back up to ICU, he ended up having a seizure. He coded. 17 minutes later, he passed away. And we had to say goodbye. 17 later. And so from that day forward, if you watch the ABC clip, and I would ask everybody to watch it and watch it with a pen and paper and listen to what the foundation of that is. Listen to the conversations happening around Thanksgiving supper, around the coworker space, on people who are looking to lose weight and need a solution, people who have different situations. We have a tool they can put in their toolbox that can help them long term, right? And so from that day forward, I made a promise to myself that every single person that I can get in contact with is going to know about this. And it's just exploded since then. So with my awesome tears and all the things that happened, you have a choice. You can be a customer and just consume our products, which is amazing. Get these amazing tools in your body and do all the things. The mind body system, the consultant cost is on the left, the preferred customer cost is on the right. So very affordable, $179. And then you want to stack up, right? So the collagen and nerve 2 that we talked about, that glow stack, you actually in this bundle almost get Protandim for free. So it's a $299, $337. And then you get down there into the fat burn and the Axio that they talked about as well, and the Healthy Weight Pro, that's $299 to $337. All of these stacks save you money. It's on subscription. You can start, cancel, change, postpone, add, decline, all of the different things you can do. And it's 100% free. There's no minimums. We also then add you into what's called a reward circle. So you're actually going to get some benefits along with your subscription to kind of give you a thank you for, hey, our customers are amazing. That's what makes us what we do, why we keep doing it. The next part is just getting kind of started as a consultant. You can enroll with a pack and subscribe with a stack. So these packs, there's like 10 of them, I think, to choose from now. We have quite a few. But you can enroll with your best pack that you have one time. It's a one-time purchase. It unlocks all of our compensation plan, all the different things. You get coupon codes for customers and consultants right off the back with one of these packs. I will highlight just the multiplier enrollment pack, mainly because get your product for yourself and share with others, right? That is the best source of business. It comes with 2 event tickets, which is next April. Our big event is coming up. But choose honestly what's best for you and the best price point that's for you. And that is amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, it came in here. Sorry, I skipped one. This is the multiplier pack. Like I said, you get the reusable bag, you get the kit, you get the all access event pass, the mind body system. You get 3 of those. You get 3 Protandim NRF2s, and you get 3 months of the liquid collagen, which is 30. Like I said, take it yourself, get your product that you want, and then share and sample. The executive consultant pack, like you can see the collagen, the Nerve 2, the fat burn, the Axio, the mind body system. True Renew is in there also that we talked about. And then the step down from that is essentially the mind body, Nerve 2, and collagen, which comes with the $50 business pack and all the coupons, obviously, as well. Last but not least, the mind body system is on pre-order. Okay, so any packs that you choose, any packs that you want with the mind body system in it, get first in line, because it's on pre-order. We sold out a 45-day supply in 13 days, as you can see the urgency of it. And so all product outside of the mind body system will ship right away. The mind body system will come as soon as it comes back in stock, which we're expecting in early December. Fun fact number 27, if you want to go, or 399, is that we have LifeVantage Healthcare. You guys, this is bridging the gap on all of it. I'm still learning a bunch about all of this and being able to provide a resource for our consultants that you get better benefits at a better price. I don't know about you, but healthcare is crazy expensive. And to have this come out for us as consultants is a massive, massive perk for us in the US. With that, in my darkness, please get back to the person that invited you to this Zoom. Tell them where you're at, even if it's a yay, nay, or not right now, or hey, let's get on the ground running. We truly are a team with LifeVantage, crosswise, upwise, sidewise, around the bin, all the different things. And we truly want this tool in your toolbox forever.
Forever. And get back to the person that invited you, like Brooke said, because we do have coupons right now for 10% off a new customer or 10% off a new consultant. And we only have a limited supply on a weekly basis. So if you are interested, be sure that you're one of those that gets that coupon. So thanks for being with us tonight, you guys. Have a great rest of your evening. Thanks, Brooke. Love you. Bye, everybody.